In this video, I'm going to show you my two-step process for preserving the leather and help waterproofing my boot by using these Openoff products, the LP and the Openoff's Water Shield. Now, even though my Keen Light Hikers, these Targhee 2s, are really nice and they're waterproof, I want to make sure that the fabric of my boot and the leather lasts as long as possible. So what I'm going to do is show you, well, which do you use? Do you use the LP or do you use the Water Shield for waterproofing? And I actually use both because this nubuck leather is chrome tanned and the nylon is all, just regular basic nylon, but I want to make sure that the boot lasts as long as possible. So I'm just going to show you the simple process. The first part of my process is to apply the leather preservative, this Openoff's LP. Now you can see that it is waxy and a little bit tacky. And what it is this leather preservative, if you start rubbing it with your finger, actually begins to liquefy. And that's exactly how Openoff suggests that you apply the preservative to the leather. However, I don't really like to spend that much time doing this. I just want to get the job done. So instead, I just take a paper towel, I rub it in here a bit, and it helps liquefy the Openoffs because it hovers right around room temperature. And then I just simply begin rubbing it into the leather. And the more I rub it, the more it gets into the leather. Now note, this will absolutely darken the leather a lot. So if you like the lighter look of this leather and you don't like a darker look, absolutely do not use this product. You can see some of the tannin and dyes coming out because the leather will darken. Now initially I didn't really like it, but over time the dark leather look actually kind of grew on me. So you can see that I'm just slowly rubbing around and only on the leather. You don't want to get this stuff on the nylon because it's a waste of money and it doesn't do anything for the nylon. And you can see that as I just rub around on the boot, don't be fearful of it, it's no big deal. But even though your boots are waterproof, I highly recommend it because this nubuck leather needs to have a preservative on it to get the 500 miles or more that you can out of the boot. Now you can see here, I just lift up the lace loops and I get all the lace loops good and Openoffed up. All right, so you can see that is the process of how I do this. Now what Openoff suggests is that you actually do this and then let it dry and then apply another coating, and that will help push those natural oils into the leather to make it last even longer. Now, the second step after I've applied the Openoffs is to use the waterproofing. Now, if you don't want your leather darkened, I don't recommend using the LP. As I said, you can simply use the Openoff's Water Shield spray. I'm just going to show you here real quick. It's super easy. All you do is just simply spritz a little bit on there, and then what I do is I rub it in with my hand. I don't use a paper towel because that sucks up more of the Openoffs than it really puts on there. And they recommend for this waterproofing to put at least 2 coats on there, if not 4, and that silicone that's in this product will actually help the boot last a lot longer. And that's all you do is once I get the LP on here, I've done 2 coats, I let it dry, then I apply 2 light coats of the waterproofing, let it completely dry. By the 3rd coat, if you go for it, it's going to be really hard because it'll bead right off the boot. And that's simply all there is to making sure the leather stays conditioned and supple and retains its natural oils, this nubuck leather that's been chrome tanned. And between the waterproofing on the boot, the inside liner, the outside, the leather using this Openoff's LP product, and then also using the Water Shield, you can pretty much hike through just about anything. Pacific Northwest, rains, snows, whatever, these boots will last you over 500 miles. Check out the other video where I actually review these boots and give you the exact stats on them. My name's Aaron Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and professional adventurer. Check out these products in the link below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and hike safe!